Hello, my loves. While I'm in between traveling, I have to show you what I got on my last trip. What I love about shopping while on vacation is that outside of the tax breaks that you do get the bag for cheaper, but you also get access to designs and styles and colors that may not be available in the US, or they may not be as easy to get your hands on in the US. So I love that. On top of that, it's like the best souvenir that you can get to remember your trip. To remember your trip. While we were in the Bahamas, I didn't film because I tend to not film the family trips with the children. On one hand, it's totally chaotic anyway, but I just want to give them their privacy as much as possible until they get older. So I did go shopping and I filmed a little bit. I can probably pop in some clips here and there, but I went to Atlantis. We didn't stay there, but I did go to shop in Atlantis. If you didn't know, Gucci is now gone from there, which I have scored one of my favorite bags at a great deal from there, and some shoes too, but they're gone. So they did have YSL. I think they had Balenciaga. They had a couple other places. They had one store that just really featured some of the top brands. So they had Bottega, Loewe, they had all kind of things in that store. But where I went was Saint Laurent. Now I didn't even plan on buying anything. I was just going to look, and things haven't really been catching my eye lately anyway. Still, it's been this way for months. I'm a little sad about it. But what I always love, and I've said in previous videos about Saint Laurent, is that you can find some really great silhouettes. So shapes, sizes, colors. Right now, I'm still in my small bag era. Well, okay, actually right now I'm in, I guess, a very polarized era. I either love the bag to be really large and slouchy or really small and dainty and cute. So I haven't really been reaching for my mid-size bags at all. It's weird. As you may have guessed, this is a small bag, and I only got it because it was something different, something unique, still very classy, very sexy, which Saint Laurent to me is known for as well. I love that they can do different silhouettes and styles, but still in like a classy, classic way. Unfortunately, they didn't have any other colors. So what I got is, oh, hold on, let me get it. Let me get its debut ready. Is this cute little wristlet? So this isn't a shoulder bag. They called it a wristlet. And I really need more clutch bags because we have started in our grown age to really go out to anniversaries, really special dinners, people having these mile marker birthdays and anniversaries, and you know, their kids going to college. Like, I know it's super crazy. So when we get invited to these really nice things, or we host them ourselves, I only have one or two evening bags, I guess you would say. I need more little clutches. So I thought that this could serve that purpose. It's very dainty, very small. I love that it is the shape of a seashell. I don't know if they intended that, but it was in the Bahamas, and to me it looks like a seashell because it was in the Bahamas. So that's what we're going with. It's like a seashell. It's black, so I can wear it all year long. But I feel like in the evening for like very sexy summer wear, I have a few black dresses that I just bought, and I have two pair of Gucci pumps that I just bought. I love the hardware. It's kind of like this antique gold. It's not this super bright yellowy gold. The chain is actually a little bit heavy. It's a very good quality chain, so I'm glad that it's really small because I feel like if it was a shoulder strap, it would be very heavy. And then on the inside, it's basically just one large compartment. It kind of reminds me of like a fortune cookie or something too. But you can remove the chain if you want it to be a total clutch. It has this, I didn't know what this called, but like this little T-clasp bar. T-bar clasp? I can't remember what it's called, but that's how you remove it. That part goes on the inside. And then look how cute the little quilted pattern is. And the emblem here, the YSL emblem, is just a lot smaller and very discreet. You can easily hide it just holding the bag. So if you like the Logomania, this may not be for you, but I thought that was so cute to just have it real small up there. And you can see how it's kind of got that 3D triangle stitch so that it will fit more than you actually think. All of the hardware is branded, if you can see there. And then all around each one of these rivets. And that puff quilted leather is so perfect. If you know me, you know I love a slouchy bag. I tend to love things that are either very soft and slouchy, but if they have structure, it has to have some element of softness. I don't know, I've just always gravitated more towards that, and I didn't notice until my best friend and I were comparing what we were drawn to and what we had in our collections. For me, structure usually only comes into play when it's something unique. Like I have that YSL like trapezoid shaped clutch, or I have my trendy Chanel CC, which is very boxy, but at the same time, the corners are rounded, the quilting is puffy. So I feel like a good tip is to try to look at the things you have or the things that you're gravitating toward to figure out if something that you're about to purchase you're really going to love, or you can incorporate in different ways into your wardrobe, because this was totally me. And I'm trying to be more intentional about the things that I buy. When I went there, they were having a 30% off sale of certain items, not everything, but a lot of their things. This unfortunately was not part of the sale, but I think it's really good to just note that in these other countries, they have sales. I don't know if it's just the islands or what, but just check whenever you go somewhere, even if you don't plan on buying something, or maybe not. Let me not be a bad influence, but I wasn't planning on buying this, and I think it was around $800. When I'm editing, I'll put up the actual price. I really wanted to see if they had any other colors even available. The sales associate said they didn't have any other colors available, but it's always in the stores, the last one, the only color available. Sometimes I wonder if they're really telling me the truth, but I couldn't find any other colors online. Maybe by now, because I've had this bag for 3 months now. So sorry I'm late on everything. I'm so behind, but it's been pure chaos. But I've had this bag for 3 months, so maybe they have come out with new colors for the summer. I'm not really sure, but I've worn it a few times already too. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it for my date night anniversary that we had. I loved the entire outfit, including the bag. And I even got a compliment on this bag too from one of the ladies at dinner. I am very excited about this. I cannot wait to go to more formal events so that I can use my little clutch or wristlet. I'll probably keep this on there because I'm just doing too much. I talk with my hands, I use my phone, I give hugs. It's just too much. So I will be using mine as a wristlet. But I love that it is convertible. I feel like this could be dressed up or dressed down. I also think it would be cute with jeans just because it's so small and it's kind of fun, but it's still like a true clutch slash wristlet. If you're on the hunt for something a little more unique, but you do need a clutch, and everybody I feel like needs black, gold, and silver. I have silver, I have black, I'm still looking for golds. Also, totally separate from this trip and this purchase, I was getting out the shower yesterday and I saw a little surprise sitting on my countertop for my husband. So let me show you what that is because I was really excited about it. He's the worst at surprises. I've told you this before, but like I said in my birthday video, he has really stepped up his game. He has stepped up his game so much. Once I called him out on not being a good surpriser, he has been surprising me left and right, which is amazing. Let me show you. Of course, the color is what caught my eye first. He randomly got me something from Tiffany's. I have told him that whenever he wants to get me a gift for like birthday, Mother's Day, anniversary, that I love my bags and he picks great bags. But since I haven't been seeing things that catch my eye, that I think I should start to really curate my jewelry collection. This was just so random and so beautiful. And I really appreciate it because I have told him specifically that I wanted to start investing in heirloom pieces, so things that I can pass down. Of course, I'm passing the bags down. Yes, they do have some value, but I really want to be able to give them something that they can wear every single day or that they can have money from forever. So with some of my bags, I keep in mind that I have 2 girls, and so if there's ever any dispute, sometimes I'm like, oh, well, great, I have 2 of these. It won't be a problem. I only had 1 piece of Tiffany's jewelry so far, and it was a ring. And he bought this for me the other day, and I wrapped it back up because I actually have to go in there to get it sized because it is a ring. This is I think it's called the double love knot. I'll put the name on the screen. I am so sorry. I can't really remember the things, but it is a double loop and then tied into a knot at the top. This is so beautiful and 18 karat gold. It's so dense. I think it actually fits it fits my ring finger. He knows the size of my ring finger. I have a couple of rings for that finger and I wear the same size for these 2 fingers. So I figure if I can get them to exchange the size or size it to these 2, I can wear it on this hand as well because I'm always going to have my wedding ring, which I haven't put all my jewelry on right now. So the one time I don't have it. That way I can wear it kind of like as an everyday thing. My other Tiffany ring, I usually wear, it also fits these 2 fingers, and I usually wear it on, well, depending on how much jewelry I have, I usually wear it on the middle one if I'm wearing like a full hand, or I'll wear it on the pointer if I'm only wearing one or none. I love that this one is a little more simple than the other one. So if I have my wedding band and engagement ring here and I have that there, I don't think it would look too big or too busy. It's pretty flat. My other one is a little more, I think it has a little more pizzazz. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all that. It needs to be cleaned, but I can show you real quick. So this is the other one. It's the T ring. So there's a bunch of little T's all around it. But with this one, I like that on this side, you get a little bit of variation with the double row there. And then even when you wear it, I think that it gives you a little more variety because you can turn it to where the knot's at the very end and you see the two ropes coming into the knot, or you could wear it more so on the single side. So I will make some things convertible, okay? If it's not convertible, I will make it convertible. It's going to be serving multiple looks and multiple purposes. He did a great job, and it was really special because we actually didn't do anything for Mother's Day or Father's Day this year. In the past, we used to never buy each other gifts. We would just kind of get what we wanted or take trips or go to eat. So we still do all of that. Lately, I guess since I have let him know that he is not a good surpriser, that's a great way to surprise me on days that we normally don't do things. So we still didn't really do anything for Mother's Day. And I think that's what surprised me the most, is because I kind of was expecting a little something because of how he treated my birthday just 2 months before. But it was perfectly fine that he didn't. We took the kids, we went to my favorite breakfast place, and we did the same for Father's Day. We just did something as a family. So I love that, and then celebrated our parents. Well, a couple days after Father's Day, this is what I get. I'm very touched and thankful. He told me a few sweet words with it, so I love that he's been listening and implementing my advice. I had to share because growing up, I always thought, and I'm sure lots of us girls did, especially who are in the same generation, saw Tiffany's as like the utmost love jewelry status, you know, and I never really thought about getting pieces from there until I got this one. We got this one together actually, and it's because my husband won some money in Las Vegas. And he was like, if we don't buy something, I'm gonna go back to the table. So I said, well, I've always wanted something from Tiffany. So that's why I got the T ring, because it specifically has the T's. Also, my family calls me Tao, so I always say it's for Tao. And I have the Tiffany, oh, I never showed you my Tiffany glasses. So they're a little dirty. I worked out in them earlier, but they have the T on the side. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? Those are my only 3 items from Tiffany. And of course the glasses, these are my prescription glasses. It's nothing fancy, although the frames cost way too much these days. So once I get it sized, you will definitely see it on my hand with the stack. And I still need to do a jewelry tour, just at least of my favorite pieces. I really need to invest in some more and fun earrings. I have dressy and fun necklaces, but I do need some bracelets and some earrings. So that's what we are on the hunt for next. And I have alerted my husband, who's great at surprises now, that that's what I am in need of. And if you happen to frequent Tiffany's, I didn't get this with my first purchase. I'm not really sure what to do with it. It's kind of cute. I guess, do we put it on a Christmas tree? It's this cute little bird carrying something shiny. So I thought that was kind of funny because I don't know what this is. If it's a mirror or a diamond, maybe. Oh, it's a diamond. Oh my gosh. I should have looked this stuff up before talking. And then it says Tiffany Co on the back. So that's really cute. Let me know your ideas because I don't know what to do with that. It's like those Dior stars. I have a few of them behind this door and I hang my robe on it and it sounds like wind chimes. It makes me happy. Do you hear it? So my idea was just gonna be to put it up there with those to get the random jiggle when I get my robe. It's like the dinner bell, but the bedtime bell. I don't know why. It just makes me happy when I hear that noise. Oh, also, if you hadn't noticed, this was one of my Zimmerman dresses that I got for my birthday, and I am wearing it to an event, so I will be sure to post some pictures either on my Instagram or here. It's just an extra step, and I'm not the best with editing, so check my Instagram for more pictures of this dress and the evening and that bag and my date night with it. My Culebra video will be the next video. And then I can continue on some of these other trips and some of these other things, because let me tell you, this was like a teaser. I have some good stuff that I've been sitting on for at least a month and I have to share. And 2 or 3 maybe bags. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I've actually missed you. I'm so happy we got to catch up just a little bit. So I will see you in the next video.